that's a defensive performance we got to play with the rest of the series. We didn't play with the first two games, and it was a big game for us.
What did you see in the tape leading up to this game that you could see? Situations you could exploit to put Irving and Love in a situation? They're going to make the shots, they're not going to make them in some situations, but you guys were able to limit them and force them to beat you.
That was the whole goal. That was the plan. But kind of let LeBron beat it. And you have to take ownership on yourself because he was blowing past a lot of guys. He was blowing past myself. So we really had to lock in and be physical and be aggressive, and that's what we did tonight.
There probably aren't too many players in the NBA that can make such a big impact on the game without even scoring a point until the end of the third quarter. What can you say about what Biz brought for you guys tonight?
He knows his role. That's the NBA. You have all the guys. Everybody can't be the Kevin Durant, the LeBron James, Stephen Curry. So you got to understand your role, your niche, and he understands it to the T. And that's a prime example of a true professional. And I feel like that's what he did. He came in, he got every rebound. He didn't care about scoring a point. And that's what we need for him to do for this team.
You mentioned the free throw foul disparity quite a bit after game two, especially after what happened there. How important was it for you guys to remain composed, continue to play your game regardless of what happened with the officials today?
Yeah, we had to play aggressive. We had to keep doing how we've been playing all year. We couldn't feed into the fouls, the difference in the fouls, and so that's what we did tonight, man. We just came out, kept playing aggressive. If they was gonna call fouls on them, they was gonna call fouls on them, but we played our game, and that's what we got to do. We got to continue to play our game, and not get into talking to the refs or complaining about fouls.
You obviously so many times guys get into foul trouble and then takes them right out of the game. How tough is it to do what Kyle did to be very effective despite questionable calls and having to sit on the bench for a lot of the first half?
Kyle, he's been doing all year for us. You know what I mean? I think he really did on his defensive end. He really got into Kyrie, and he really did on the defensive end, and that opened up his offense because we got out on the break. We were getting loose balls, an all-star, and we need for him to not only do it tonight, but do a game for us.
With Kyle on the bench, how important was Corey tonight, just running to show?
Corey's great, man. He came in and did what he's supposed to do as a backup point guard. The starter went down, and he came in. We didn't miss a beat, and that's the beauty of our team, man. You can't just key in on one or two guys. You got to key in on everybody, and I think everybody contributed tonight.
You obviously had self-belief as a team going into this game, but what does this win do for you?
It's a game, man. We won it on our home court. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to come in and win on our home court. That's what they did, so we're supposed to do the same thing, point blank.
DeMarre, you had an elbow thing at the end of the game.
Elbow. It's messed up a little bit, but it'll be all right. It's just one of those things, man. I just got to keep playing through.
Has it been bothering you before?
Yeah, it's been bothering me the whole series. So I can't look at it and, me, I'm going to play through anything. But it's all right. I just got to keep getting warmed up. And when I get out there, halftime coming in, sit down, kind of bothers me. But I got to get out there and probably get more shots up before third quarter.
It seemed like you guys didn't hesitate when shots were available. It seemed like you were a little bit less hesitant offensively, more aggressive offensively as far as hunting shots.
Yeah, I know me personally. I know a lot of the assistant coaches came to me and they wanted me to be more aggressive. And they told me, they gave me the confidence. They told me to be more aggressive. So that's what I did.
You guys had good offensive first quarters in Cleveland, first quarters, but then this time you were able to sustain that.
We just staying aggressive, man. That's the biggest thing, man. We got to stay aggressive. We can't have two guys being aggressive, Kyle and DeMarre, because they keying in on those guys. So we got to stay aggressive as, got role guys or guys, who coming in the game. So that's what we did tonight, man. We came in, we was aggressive. Corey was aggressive, myself was aggressive. So we just got to keep playing aggressive basketball.